how horrible that I don't remember their names, Dr. somebody and Dr. somebody else. I don't know. I really care more about what these things do than who makes them and how they get made. I'm much more about results. So there's several ULA oils. There's ULA Growth, Dr. Tony. So these guys, these are like super knockout punch powerful. And they are a little more expensive, but listen to what's in them, because I don't ever put this on. I mean, this bottle I've had for, I want to say 2 years. Yes, don't look at it. Drive safely. I just smell it. It smells great. You could use this one as a perfume. It smells fantastic. Yes, please be safe, Linda. We love you and don't want to lose you. I mean, when you look at the cost of these oils, don't let the expense stop you. I mean, think about it. I can't remember how much this oil is. I do remember that it's one of the more expensive ones. But if you think about it in terms of Starbucks or dinner out, it's really not that much. And if you think that I've had 2 years of emotional, therapeutic, personal growth effects from one bottle, that's nothing, guys. That's freaking pennies. It's nothing. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what's in this one. And I use it when I feel off balance, for whatever reason. So, Young Living and ULA partnered together to offer this one-of-a-kind essential oil, ULA Balance. When I'm talking to people about personal development and they really want to punch through some blocks, I'll recommend ULA Grow or Growth, followed by the Balance. Because the Grow will knock your socks off, and then the Balance helps you learn to find your new set point, your new normal. When you burst through some personal blocks, you're a little like, whoa, I don't know what to do here now. I'm off kilter now. Hey, Michelle. The Balance helps you find the new set point for your insides, your inner landscape, your inner world, your spiritual growth. Okay, so here's everything that's in this oil. You're not going to believe it. Lavender, frankincense. Okay, what do we know about lavender? Super calming. Frankincense is great for meditation and spiritual growth. So already you've got those two. Then you've got Lang Lang, calming, confidence, alleviates, promotes relaxation. Sacred frankincense, which is like frankincense on steroids. The sacred frankincense is so ancient. It's been used in religious ceremonies for thousands of years. And when you smell it and use it during meditation, especially if you put it like on your third eye chakra and your heart, you will feel it. Oh, yay for samples. Linda, did your samples come yet? I didn't know if it would take longer to come to Puerto Rico. Then you got Idaho balsam fir. Opens emotional blocks and recharges vital energy. And I believe balsam fir is also pain, can reduce pain. In my mind and the way I'm using these, emotional pain counts. So if an oil says it is pain reducing for physical issues, yeah, I will try it out for emotional pain. So you can think about that. So then you got jasmine, therapeutic, emotional, and physical, uplifting, counteracts hopelessness. Sandalwood, also a super like major kapow kind of spiritual oil. Great for emotional release. Okay, so you've got like boom, 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 all these powerful oils in here. Galbanum, Galbanum, used for both medicinal and spiritual purposes historically. When combined with frankincense and sandalwood, its frequency increases. Okay, and this is the one that's mentioned in the Bible. I really like the ones that are biblical, not because they're biblical, but because they're that old. I started out using thieves oil and citrus fresh about 2009, and then I just really dove in about 2 years ago, and then really started applying these emotionally and spiritually about a year ago. So I like the biblical oils just because they're so old. We have documented records of them being used and what they were being used for. To me, that says a lot, that we have an oil that's been used for thousands of years. Think about that. So, God, my pronunciation is horrible. Galbanum, however you say that. The book has the scripture it comes from. So, and the Lord said unto Moses, take unto thee sweet spices, a word, another word, Onycha. Anybody know what that one is? And galbanum, sweet spices with pure frankincense. Exodus 30, verse 34. There's a whole book on oils from the Bible, and again, it's not necessarily because it's in the Bible, but because it's the historical record I find fascinating. Okay, so we're not even halfway through the list of oils in this bottle. So they've got orange, which we know is uplifting. We've got angelica, which is calming. We've got geranium. Okay, so there's one. You can screenshot that if you want to look it up. We've got geranium, which helps release negativity, elevating the mind. We've got myrrh, also mentioned in the Bible, also a really powerful spiritual one. So this verse is in the holy anointing. You've had some over the years of just learning about how to use them. I think that's what happens is people have oils or they buy a kit and they don't really ever learn how to use them in daily life. And so that's part of what these scopes are about, is try and get people to dig them out of the closet, dust off the diffuser, and see how they can impact you on a daily basis. So myrrh is mentioned in Exodus 2, Exodus 30, verses 22 through 27. Extremely powerful oil for emotions. Hyssop, Hyssop, balancing for emotions, can be spiritually uplifting. Ocotea, high levels of alpha humulene. You guys, I'm an idiot when it comes to this stuff. I just know that they work. Spanish sage, spruce, open and releasing emotional blocks, fostering a sense of balance and grounding. Cistus, Cistus. Spikenard was used by Mary of Bethany to anoint the feet of Jesus. Okay, old oils, ancient oils. And I just really feel like when they're all combined, the vibration of them all together is palpable. I really challenge people with any level of sensitivity at all to hold a bottle of Young Living oil and hold a bottle of oil they got off Amazon or, God forbid, Walmart, and not be able to feel the difference. That's just my personal opinion. Coriander, bergamot, lemon, Roman chamomile, which we've used in our house for anger, along with German chamomile, combats restlessness, tension, and occasional sleeplessness. Hi, Tanya. Palmarosa, rose, which has the highest frequency. You can feel it, Michelle. If you compare, I really encourage people who struggle with the cost of absolutely pure oils, to do their own testing. Get a drop and drop it on paper and see what happens. Get a bottle from Walmart or Amazon or your local health food store and get a bottle of Young Living or doTERRA or whatever it is you want to compare. Close your eyes and hold them and feel what you feel. And then come back and tell me what you think. Because you can feel it. So it has rose in it. Okay, so what are we talking about here? We've got like 2 pages worth of oils in one bottle that I've had for 2 years-ish and smell frequently, and the smell does not change. Like, it doesn't go rancid. My mom has oils that have been open for at least 6 or 7 years, and you can't smell the difference. They don't spoil because there's nothing but magic in here. There's nothing but the good stuff in here. So the stink that you get, the rancid smell that you get from some other oils, comes from what they've been cut with. They've been diluted, or they're chemically distilled instead of steam distilled, or distilled through more natural methods. So you've got that. So I'm going to run through them real quick again. Ooh, somebody needs a muffler. Oola Balance. And Oola is Oola. Oh, yeah. So, think about that. I'm going to make a list of all the things that you could put on hold to be able to afford a kit. Like, it's like 3 dinners out. It's 2 dinners and a movie. It's 10 trips to Starbucks, or, you know, some sort of chart for that. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Lavender, frankincense, Lang Lang sacred frankincense, Idaho balsam fir, jasmine, sandalwood, galbanum, 3 tanks of gas. Yes, if you drive a Hummer, it's like 1 tank of gas. Yeah, 1 new muffler, please. Orange, angelica, geranium, myrrh, hyssop, ocotea, Spanish sage, spruce, cistus, spikenard, coriander, bergamot, lemon, Roman chamomile, palmarosa, and rose. Chapow! Punch in the face emotionally. Super powerful oil, I'm not even kidding. So you can just smell it. You can combine these 2 in a diffuser. Whoops! You can throw your bottle in the floor of the car where you can't reach it. You can do that if you want. I don't recommend it, especially when you're trying to talk to people about oils, that you throw it on the car floor. Anywho, you can put this in the diffuser. You can put it on. You can dilute it with... It's been a day. You can make these oils last a very long time if finances are an issue. Let me see if I can reach this without disconnecting everything. Okay, so you can dilute it. Ooh. You can just smell it. You don't have to ever use it. Like, this can be a one-time purchase that you have for years. For years. You can, it says apply 1 to 2 drops on the edge of your ears, wrists, neck, or temples, or other areas as desired. That's open to interpretation. So let's just stick with wrists. Wrists are good because you can smell it. Right here is good because you'll smell it. It also gets into your bloodstream, so there's that. Thanks for the hearts. You guys have the purple and green hearts. That's like one of my favorite. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm glad. I really like talking about these oils a lot. I don't, we live in the middle of nowhere, and the bears are not interested in listening, and the cats have heard it all already. So, and my husband couldn't care less. So, it's fun to get to talk to you guys on Monday and to throw oil stuff out there. I would encourage you to try it. If you feel like diving into a kit is just more commitment than you want, find a place to get some samples, or, you can sign up as a retail member and order a bottle to try. If you're going to order 1 bottle, order a blend. Order some powerhouse blend that you're going to be able to test out for yourself and feel the immediate impacts of. Well, immediate in that this is not like traditional medicine. Sometimes people will try an oil but then not stick with it because they're expecting that the effect is going to be like taking an aspirin, when oils have a layered. It would depend on what you were wanting. If you're wanting to break through some emotional blocks, I would go with Oola Grow. But I would really follow it with balance, because it's things will shift and move. They have for everyone. I have recommended it too. Let me say that. Things do shift. So, that's all I can do is suggest that you try it. If you've gone through a bunch of personal blocks and you're trying to recenter yourself, start with balance. One of my favorite recommendations is Highest Potential. It's another one that's like a super powerhouse blend. It's expensive. It's a blend of blends and single oils. It's also one of the powerhouse ones. So I used Dreamcatcher, then I went to Highest Potential. I've used Surrender. I've used Gratitude, the ULA Balance and Grow. Lately, I've been using ULA Finance to try and clean up some limiting beliefs I have around money and how money comes into my life and how it goes out and, money stuff. So I've been using that lately. Also, I really recommend people go with their intuition. If you can't, obviously, if you're just getting started, you're not going to have a bunch of oils to spread out in front of you to pick from, but you can write their names down. You can look up what they're for and just sit and contemplate during your prayer time or meditation time and feel which one you're drawn to. There's a part of you that knows where to start, and you can trust that. So, self-talk for shifting your mood, finding some oils or oil blends that help you in your emotional growth and your personal development. Why not get a boost wherever you can? It depends, Tanya. It really does. In the kit, there are oils that I would call powerhouse oils. Frankincense is one of them. Lavender is another one. Those come in the starter kit. Stress Away comes in the starter kit. And so those, frankincense especially, is super powerful. The blends that I'm talking about here, I believe, are in the $40 to $50 range. If you've bought a kit, you're buying those at 24% less than that. So you're buying 24% off of retail. So buying the kit is like getting a Costco membership. Only Costco doesn't hand you a box full of products when you buy a membership. They sell you a membership, then you have to go buy your own sausage or whatever you're at Costco to get. With Young Living, you buy a membership. Yeah. So the kit is around $160. You get to pick a diffuser. It comes with 11 oils. It comes with a bunches of samples, and all kinds of literature. And then you get plopped into some Facebook groups where you can learn more. I send people a book. Oh, okay. So ULA Balance is $39.14 retail. That's not bad. If you wanted to sign up as a retail member and buy things. Oh, yay! Samples! Good. Okay, so Linda, if you don't have yours, they should be there tomorrow. Don't look at the phone though. Linda's driving, so we're Copaiba is $56.58 retail. Yeah, so not bad. That's less than dinner out with your hubster. That's definitely less than going to a movie. So there's shipping and tax on top of that. So those are the two ways you can get in. You can buy the kit and have wholesale. No one's going to pressure you to sell oils or be all weird and MLM with you. Nobody does that. Not in our group. ULA Grow is $52.30. Okay, so that's where I'm remembering the 50. And I think Highest Potential is way up there. $50-$60. But again, I've had my bottle for a year and a half and barely used it. Right. My husband and I went to Ted's a few weeks ago. Ted's Montana Grill's like one of my favorite places to eat. It was $90-something for two people. And we didn't even order. I think we ordered an appetizer, and then you do have to be a member to order, but membership doesn't mean that you're obligated to anything. So what happens is if anybody wants the link, I'll send it to you. Highest Potential is $46.71. Okay, so not as bad as I thought. So when you go to the link, it shows you, do you want to be a wholesale member or do you want to be a retail member? So that just means opening an account. If it's a retail member, it's going to take your email address. It's going to take your address. Same thing as if you were signing up with an account for Facebook or whatever. And then you can order retail. No, you're not annoying at all. I super appreciate it, Jana. I really appreciate that a lot because I don't have the book or anything with me. Right, Tanya, it's like $1 zillion to order pizza. So $160 plus shipping and tax is the other side. That's where you pay your $160. You get a gigantic package of goodies. And then for then on, you get wholesale pricing 24% off of the retail price. So the retail prices that Jana's been throwing onto the screen, thank you, Jana, is 24% less than that. Yeah, I can send you the link through Twitter. There's sign up link takes you directly to my page. So the wholesale side is the chunk. You get a lot in return for that. You get more than double in return for that. And then you can, for the rest of your life, you can buy at wholesale prices. The only requirement is a $50 purchase every year. So it's just like Costco. You buy your Costco membership and every year you renew it. But the difference is, again, when you renew your membership with Young Living for 1 year is $50, but you're getting stuff. You place a $50 oil order and you're renewed. At Costco, you're just paying for the joy of going into the most sensory overloading environment on the planet aside from a football stadium. Tanya knows how I feel about football. It's not for me. It's not for me. I don't get it. Okay? So let me bottom line that. The wholesale membership is $160-ish plus tax and shipping. You get to pick your diffuser and you get a big whopping box of stuff. The retail membership is no money up front. You just order your oils and you pay retail price, which is 24% more than the wholesale. But, whatever. Different things work for different people. And the oils that we have talked about today is Copaiba, which does come in the starter kit. You do get a bottle of Copaiba in that kit. You also get a bottle of the frankincense. So those are two oils I reference. Well, Copaiba I talked about today, but I've talked about frankincense before. So that's this one. You get lavender in the starter kit. Also super relaxing, calming. There's tons of options. And we don't sign you up and send you a kit and then leave you to your own devices. I'll put you in a Facebook group where you can ask a lot of questions. I'll send you a book that is this book only miniature. It's just like, it's a little small like intro thing. I send that to you. You aren't left hanging. I have Young Living people who signed up under other people that come to my group for questions because some people just sign you up and then they're like, bye-bye, see you, thanks for the commission, and bye-bye. And we don't do that. We make sure that you have all the information that you need to learn how to use these oils on a daily basis. Why are you resistant to oils? Because I was resistant in the beginning too. You trust me? Oh, Tanya. That's such an honor. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I was resistant in the beginning. Yeah, I'm more interested in the spiritual and emotional growth applications of them. Maybe that's because I don't have like a chronic illness or something that's killing me. If I had a chronic illness, I might be a whole lot more focused on the physical part. But I don't. My growth right now in this stage of my life and all of my life really is spiritual and emotionally focused. So that's what's interesting to me. My sister, Katie, Catie 1010, she's going to start scoping, I'm sure. And she is well versed on the physical stuff. You're a pharmacist. Do this and never use medicine at all. Absolutely not. I consider these, yeah. And Jana too. Jana is well versed. Jana and Catherine are my two biggest resources for the stuff that I can't remember. I can never remember the physical applications because that's not where my focus is. So follow Jana. Jana, will you throw, yeah, right here. Follow Jana at Jana_plans, PLANS, and then follow at Katie 1010. Oh, good. Oh, good, Kelly. Great. Oh, yeah, Kelly's on here still. Kelly's my boss. My lady boss. Twin Wranglers, Kelly. She's my go-to for oil stuff and also twin advice because of the twin granddaughters. So, nope. No, nobody's the boss of me, right? Kelly's a team member. Follow at Twin Wrangler, too. You've been so quiet. I didn't know you were still there. So, yay! So, Kelly, who else is on here with oils? Anyway, emotional, spiritual, and practical. Tanya, you're a pharmacist. So, is your husband a pharmacist, too? Do you guys work together? Team Wrangler. Yeah. She's a Twin Wrangler, and she's a team wrangler. She does a good job of keeping our team motivated. So, and then our whole group is non-pressure. It's an MLM company, yes. I do make a commission off your purchase, yes. An art teacher, wow. That's awesome. We don't ever push people to sell. We don't ever sign you up and abandon you. Yeah, we're, you know, the MLM has horrible reputation, but that's not our group. We're in the group called the Lemon Droppers, and it's completely opposite of what you would expect from MLM stuff. You have as much interaction with me and these oils as you desire. So I'll put you in groups. If you don't like the groups, take yourself out. I'll send you a book if you don't like the book. You're not working now, though, except as a mommy. Oh, dear. That's way more work than a pharmacist. We just want to sell the awesome benefits of oils. Absolutely. All of us have that focus. Like, let's get these out there so that it can change people's lives. But, you know, full disclosure, I do make a commission off of it. But then I won't push you to do anything more. Tough job. Don't sell yourself short. Absolutely. Absolutely not. Yeah. Being a mom is the hardest job. Hardest job on the planet. So difficult. So rewarding, but so difficult and highly underpaid. What questions do you have? Any? Do you want that link, Tanya? I'll send it to you. You don't have to do anything with it. I'll just send it and you can have it for if you want it later. Oh, that's great. Oh, you have 3? Okay, I'll send it to you. Yeah. I'm saying a lot, so I think I may be out of words. 3 children, bless you. Bless you for raising 3 healthy human beings. All the stuff that you're doing. If you think about it, if you raise 3 healthy, happy, well-adjusted children, and they have children, and those children have children, that's world-changing. If you're a decent mom, you're changing the world with your mothering. It's a big deal. If you don't kill your children, that's good. Being a mom is so hard. Sometimes you just want to set them on the side of the road with the signs around their neck that say free to good home. Or free to any home other than mine. You are saving the world over here. Yes, you are. Okay. So it's starting to get dark. And it's starting to rain. So I think I will head back up to the house where I have no signal. Yeah. Jana, don't you have children? Kelly's got 3 twin girls and a boy. Who else on here has kids? I have my grown daughter and twin granddaughters. Not yet, but my oldest is only 13, so we'll see. Right. 1. 2 teen boys. Yow! Teen boys were my favorite job. A 5-year-old girl. That's sweet. Kindergarten then, right? Michelle, teen boys is my favorite population. Sometimes I want to ask for some money to pay for what I have put out. Right. I used to work in residential treatment with teenage boys ages 13 to 18. And then I was an inpatient treatment director at a juvenile detention facility, mostly with boys age 13 to 21. Woo! Wow. I love those guys. They will keep you on your toes. I had one throw a water bottle at my head one night. It was awesome. 13 and 15. Yay, you got your hands full. I love teenage kids. I really do. They're horrible. I told Morgan I'm not a big fan of babies, so I love the twins, but I'll also be glad when they're a little older. And so I told Morgan they can come live with their Gigi when they're teenagers, because I will really enjoy them then. Okay, that's all I got, guys. Come on over. Yeah. Teenage boys' feet have the most unusual, uniquely horrible smell when you put them all in a big facility together. Okay, so Copa Iba. Just threw it in the floor again. I don't know what the hell that's about. Ula Balance. Powerhouse stuff, ladies. Or men, if there's any men on here being quiet. If they probably know better than to try and talk with a bunch of women on the line. You're welcome. Catch the beginning on the replay. You are welcome. I will send you the link. Anyone who ever wants the link, there's an oil for that smell of boys. That's a really good use of a diffuser, is put it in your son's room. Or near where they leave their shoes. If anyone ever wants that link, just DM me on Twitter. I'm happy to send it to you. And happy to support you in whatever decision-making process you have about oils and how to use them. There comes UPS guy. Wow, he's running late. If he's going to my house, he's going to want me to be there. You have a 10-year-old boy. Yeah. Stinky feet. Okay, I'm going to run. Have a good night. I will see you in the morning for our next installment of A Course in Miracles and how to use it in daily life. And thanks for hanging out with me. No, I picked up my oils from the post office today. He probably has my groceries. We order from Amazon Prime for our groceries because I hate going to the store. So, thank you, Tanya. I'll send you that link as soon as I get home. And let me know if you have any questions. And thanks for hanging out. You guys have been real troopers today, spending time with me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you in the morning. Take care.